Well, good morning once again, or perhaps today, bonjour is more appropriate. We're beginning our show with a preview of the annual and very popular French Food Festival. Local executive chef Mike Ledesma is one of the featured chefs taking part in this annual Richmond tradition that kicks off tomorrow. Can't wait. He's here to show us how to prepare one of the dishes he'll be serving up at the Food Festival this year. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you. This is going to be your second year at the French Food Festival.
Yes.
So obviously you had a good experience the first time because you're coming back.
Oh, yes. It's for a great cause. It's we're expecting about 10,000 people, so it's great to see all the friends in Richmond, and it's for for the Little Sisters of the Poor, for the hospice, and for their facility to upgrade.
What kind of challenge is it for you to cook for that many people who want to enjoy your food?
It is a challenge. It's a bunch of logistics. It is just just coordinating all the people that are volunteering to help out, cook great food outside.
Now you're cooking something that's a fusion of French and Asian.
Yes.
Tell us what the recipe is.
This recipe I learned from Chef Roy Yamaguchi back about 10, 15 years ago. And it is rice flour. It is furikake, which is seaweed, sesame seeds, scallions, jasmine rice, and a soy beurre blanc sauce.
So chicken, it's called chicken mochiko?
Mochiko.
Mochiko. Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It's gluten-free too.
It just like goes to the top right here. So where do we start with this?
We start with the rice flour. We just add a little bit of salt, pepper, sugar, and cornstarch to make it crispy. Then we just throw the chicken in the breading.
Now that's a very fine flour. What does it do as far as the texture of the chicken once it's cooked? Is it different than just regular flour?
It is. It actually becomes a little bit more. It's actually more crunchy. More crunchy as it comes.
I like that.
So it's the Japanese and the Hawaiians, they use that for fried chicken instead of cornmeal like the Southerns.
And the cornstarch.
And the cornstarch.
Yeah, which makes it really crunchy.
So we just do breading, and then we go back to the egg, and then we go back to the breading, and then we throw it into the fryer.
And you're going to be cooking on site at the food festival, right?
Oh yeah. So I have about 1,500 orders of chicken ready to go, and then we just cook it for about 4 minutes on each side. And when we plate it, we just add a little bit of rice, to a plate. Nice and flavorful.
Now, when you're thinking about a festival like this and having to serve so many people and wanting to introduce them to something that's different, what's your thought process when you're doing that?
Something that is approachable, something that is familiar with a little bit of a different flavor profile. That way you're not scaring them off. It's a big demographic that we have to attach to.
Right, and a food festival is a perfect opportunity to maybe try something that you wouldn't normally try or not have on a daily basis.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just, and it's great to see the chefs because we're so busy that at these food festivals, whoever shows up is like, hey, I haven't seen you in like 6 months.
Do you know some of the other chefs who are going to be there?
I do. I know Chef John Maxwell. I know Sean Murphy. I know Chef Paul. He's been there for forever.
Yeah.
And the first time I cooked for him, I was like so stressed out, like, oh, Chef Paul.
And the menu. I was looking at the menu yesterday. I mean, it goes from fine dining almost to the favorite cream puff dessert, which is like top of the menu there. Now, when you go to a food festival like this, I know you're busy, but is there anything that you look forward to getting to try, or a particular chef's dish that you like to try? Because you say you haven't seen him in a while. I
know Chef Paul's cream puffs. They definitely melt in your mouth, and it brings me back to the French chefs that I trained with many years ago. So that's what I look for. I look for the guy that is just doing the best dish.
Oh, yeah. That's great. And then it's for a great cause too. Yeah. Is that one of the things that draws you into something like this?
Absolutely. It feels, all the hours that you put in the kitchen, it feels really good to give back to the community. What they stand for, where we're going, where we're progressing. So it takes a community, There's a lot of volunteers to make a community, so that's where I'm headed towards.
That's true, and the charity that benefits from this, and it's on their grounds, is the Little Sisters of the Poor.
Yes.
And a lot of people may not be familiar with them, but they help the elderly poor in our community with nursing home care and housing, which is wonderful.
Oh yes, and they use the money that gets donated and raised this weekend for the operations, and it's just a great feeling to be part of.
Got to keep it going, and I shop at their thrift store all the time. Help them out. So what else do we have with this recipe?
The recipe, we do a basic beurre blanc. We have a Chablis wine. We reduce that by 1/3. We add heavy cream. We reduce that by 1/3. Then we add about ½ a pound of butter.
Just a ½ a pound?
I mean, that's the French way of cooking.
Of course. Julia Child taught us that.
Yes.
A long time ago.
And then, just the condiments that go associated with this dish are the furikake, the scallions, and that's it. It's really simple, really flavorful. So the pickles actually, I forgot to mention the pickles. The pickles are cider vinegar, rice wine vinegar, sugar, garlic, peppers, cucumbers, and carrots. And just the sour, the sweet, the savory, all together make a beautiful dish.
Now, this is kind of like a preview of your new restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So Perch RVA is opening up in June. It's my dream restaurant for the past 16 years.
Really?
And I just happened to be in Richmond, Virginia because the opportunities are here and the food scene is great. And it's just, I'm just very fortunate.
So it's going to be Asian French fusion, or
It's going to be Pacific Rim with the Virginia spirit. So, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Grew up in Annapolis. Trained in Hawaii for many years. Apprenticed at the Greenbrier. Back to Maryland, and then to Virginia. So that's going to have
bringing it all back around.
Bringing it all back around.
That's great. So we've got to finish look here at the plate, and so this would be plated up like that with just that's absolutely beautiful. And again, this is the beurre blanc?
Yep, that's a citrus beurre blanc. So we'll just throw a little bit on the plate here, so you could just drizzle it.
Decorate the plate.
Decorate the plate. Then we have the chicken.
Because, of course, at home you want to make sure you make the chicken done.
Yes, the chicken is almost done. But,
almost.
The beauty of TV, we have...
You got some ready to go.
We have some secret. So you don't want to take a chance. And then we add a little bit of our pickles that we need.
Beautiful.
And then... Oops. A little bit of scallions.
That looks beautiful.
And a little bit more furikake. There we go. I guess you need a fork.
We're good. Well, the 2018 French Food Festival starts tomorrow, April 27th. It's from 4 to 8 p.m. And then again on Saturday, April 28th, starts at 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So plenty of time to eat this beautiful chicken mochiko and all the other dishes that the chefs will have out there, including the desserts, those cream puffs. You got to make sure you get it. The festival is at the Little Sisters of the Poor at 1503 Michaels Road in Henrico. That's just off 3 Chop. They're also the beneficiaries of this annual event. For more information, just visit the website at WTBR.com/VTM. And we really got the chicken going now.
Thank
you, Chef.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and good luck with the festival.